Welcome back to Friday Night Lights here on HitPointsGaming. You're joined here by Chris
and Becky.
Tonight we are playing Similo.
History deck.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different kind of decks. There's Fables and some other ones possibly. I know we have Fables, that's the only reason I mentioned it. It's been a while, so we are happy to be back. A lot going on, so let's get into the games. Unless you got something to add.
Not really.
All right, good. So it's actually really easy to play. It's a small game. It's just a deck game. It's very similar. Reminds me, actually, just reading the rules, of code names.
Very similar. Yeah.
Yes, not the same, but similar. They recommend ages 7 and up, 2 or more players, and about 10 minutes of gameplay. So again, this is Similo, made by Horrible Games. And she's like, "That's a horrible name." I'm like, "Yeah, but you won't forget it."
This is true.
So, all right. So how do you play Similo? Let's see. Similo, it's actually really easy. What you're going to do is you're going to put 4 cards on the top and 3 on the side, so you have 12 cards total out there. You're going to have this deck. Okay, so you're going to shuffle the deck, doesn't really matter. Inside of this deck is historical figures. So this one is Montezuma, Charles Darwin. So the goal is we're going to pick a card on the top, and this is the card, Cleopatra. I have to make, because I'll be the clue giver and you'll be the guesser.
Okay.
So in a game of more people, one person is the clue giver, the other people are trying to guess who the character is. I'm trying to get you to guess. So Cleopatra will be our person. I'm going to get 11 more cards and I'm going to lay them out on the table. So now they're all going to be mixed up, blah, blah, blah. I pick up 5 cards out of this deck, and out of these 5 cards, I have to give you clues without speaking. This is where I think the game gets a little difficult. I have to give you 5 clues as to which character we're trying to guess here. So being that our character is Cleopatra, I'm trying to get you to guess. She's a woman, she has something on her head, she has green and white. I need to use these cards and try to get you to guess that's the person. Okay? So there's a lot of cards, there's a lot of colors, whatever. So if I put the card up, this is where I get a little confused. If I put the card vertical, it means that there is a similarity between the two. So if I did this, it would mean possibly maybe they have same color hair. If I put the card horizontal, it means there's a difference between the two. So if there was a difference, man and woman, perfect, yeah. But there's so many things that are similar and different between them, it can be difficult. The point is there's 5 rounds. So in the first round, I'm going to lay down 1 clue, however vertical or horizontal, and it's going to help you to eliminate 1 card from this pile. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to try to pick somebody. Hopefully you pick this person, Queen Elizabeth I. And I say, good job. They go aside, I draw another clue, and I always have 5 cards in my hand to pick for clues. I put down another one, vertical or horizontal. The second round, you have to pick 2. You have to eliminate 2 figures from here. I draw another card, always have again 5 cards. Then you remove 3 for the 3rd round and 4 for the 4th round. So in the 5th round, the final round, there'll be 2 cards remaining, and you have to guess which is the one I'm trying to get you to guess.
And then if I eliminate it ahead of that, it's just over.
The game's over. Everyone loses.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we'll do for the video and what we'll do here is I'll be a clue giver and then you'll be the clue giver, and we'll see how that goes.
This could be very interesting.
I think it's going to be,
because you're definitely going to go with like
I
physical features. I'm going to go for things like they're both French or.
I don't know many of the historical figures. And one thing to note though is you don't have to really. It might help to know that Cleopatra was from Michigan. You didn't know that, did you? If you don't know much about them, on the side there's a little thing here: an Egyptian queen, the last ruler of the Ptolemaic kingdom, 69 BC to 30 BC. So if you don't know much, there's a little snippet there. So if you're like, what are they trying to do? Then I can, as the clue giver or the clue guesser, you could read that and get a little info on there. So you can do that, or you can just be like, hey, she's got a thing on her head, and this guy's got a thing on his head. They're the same. So whatever. So we're gonna keep the clues. The rules are on these 3 cards, and they're dual-sided. The rules actually have numbers on the bottom, so you know which card in order to read. You only need 2 cards for the rules. The last card is how to involve Similo history with other decks. So you can have multiple decks played together, which is pretty neat. let's go ahead and set up, and then we'll actually start gameplay, and towards the end of the video, we'll do a little review. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Good. All right, so we're back and we're ready to play. I've got the board set up. So one of the characters I'm trying to get you to guess is out here on the board. I'm going to pick a clue out of my hand. Vertical or similar, horizontal, there is difference.
Okay.
Without talking, or at least about the cards, we can still talk. All right, we're gonna go and put the clue over here.
Similar. Okay. I think you're gonna go literal with like it's a woman.
I don't know. I'm gonna draw another card, so I always have 5 cards in my hand, so maybe I can start looking towards the next one.
Okay, so I'm eliminating one.
You eliminate 1.
I'm gonna say bye-bye sitting bull.
Good choice, good choice. So we'll keep the clue here, we'll put it towards, put it over here, we'll just kind of bring him down the side. You've eliminated sitting bull, we'll get him out of the game. So I got another card in my hand already, I'm ready to go. So this next round, you're gonna eliminate 2.
Okay.
So we'll just do it like that, so we can kind of track similarities there.
Well, you just threw out my thing thinking that it was a woman.
Where each round's different.
Okay, maybe it's a woman.
You might be able to narrow, I don't know, yeah, like, would you, I'll have to play it a couple of times to see, like, can you use the characters to help narrow you down throughout the game? Or do you play just to get through each round?
So like right now I'm going like it was a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Isaac Newton is British, so maybe it's a British woman. Which there's only like one on there. That's a British woman left. So is it her? Did you even know that Isaac Newton was British?
There are little excerpts on the side.
I know. So that's what does it say? He's British? It does. Okay. Because nobody else. Let's see. Queen Elizabeth. Nobody else has red hair, so you weren't doing any comparison there. Green eyes. I don't see any other green. Oh, Joan of Arc.
This is where I think it's really difficult, is there's just so much. But maybe that's fun too, especially when you have more people.
Yeah.
It might be kind of neat to be, you know, try to argue with each other why you're doing what you're doing.
All right, so I'm eliminating 2.
You eliminate 2 because it's the second round. Good. Okay. Phew.
I have a theory. I have a theory on who it is.
Okay, so you got rid of Tutankhamun and Confucius. Confucius. Okay. So that.
Not like Abe Lincoln. Okay.
Third round, you're going to eliminate 3 from this one.
3 from this one. Not like Abe Lincoln.
So I'm going to draw another card. While you're doing that, I'm just going to... I was doing that so I didn't look at what you're doing. Okay, that's very good. Okay, so now I got to do another one. I should have been looking at my cards. Oh, okay, so now it's getting fun because I got to look at what's on the board. I thought that was Queen Amidala.
I actually don't know who, like...
Who is that?
Philosopher and astronomer. Can't see the rest.
Hypatia? Hypatia?
I would say more like Hypatia.
Hypatia, that's probably it, yeah. All right.
It's like everybody else I know. Pretty much have who I think it is, so I'm just kind of like eliminating around that person, but I don't know. Like, we'll see.
it's kind of neat because the people are from different regions, different time periods, different things they're known for.
Well, yeah, because you have like Joan of Arc and Madame Curie. They're both French, but like nowhere near each other in time. Okay, not like. So is it,
This one's
4.
So you'll have 2 people left for the last round.
Okay.
That's why, yeah. Because you have to play with your cards in my hand. I gotta try to figure out, try to play, like, do I play this person last? Do I hope to get something new? That's where it's kind of cool too. Finished my tea already. Okay, so if you have more than one deck, you can have 2 decks together to create a new and interesting strategies. Just choose 2 different versions and do a character deck A and character B. The clue giver draws 1 card from the character deck A and secret looks at it. Then this will be the secret character. Then they draw 11 cards from the character deck, shuffle them. These will be the 12 characters in the game. Oh, so then you use deck B as the clue. So deck A are the people and deck B is the clues. That's how you would play with 2 different decks. Okay. So you've eliminated Charles Darwin, Madame Shelley, Joan of Arc, and Hippolyta.
It's Mary Shelley, not
Madame Shelley. That was good. So that was good. That was good. We're in the last round now. And I'm going to hit you with this one.
This is who it is.
Yes.
I knew, like from the second one.
All right, good. That was awesome.
Wait, because let me see if I got your logic.
Okay.
A female
Yes.
with gray hair. Is that really what it was? 'Cause that was okay. That's what I was like. It was a female, and I was like, oh, rulers, 2 queens, or empress.
The female.
And then I was like,
Gray hair.
Then I was like, oh, gray hair. I'm like,
Great long hair is what I was going for.
okay.
To be exact.
But yeah, I was like, gray hair. I'm like, female gray hair. I'm like, it's gotta be Catherine the Great.
Okay, so you didn't pick it up with Cleopatra, didn't help zone you in?
It did, because then it's 2 rulers.
Okay, good. That's
I knew
I was
for
going
sure.
for Abe Lincoln as an American who's against the Brits, you know. Well, America was against the Brits. America.
George Washington.
Yeah, I didn't have George Washington.
Okay.
I'm saying, the American flag.
Okay.
I was going for that.
See, I was like, I kept...
And this guy, he had hair. He had no hair, so that's...
I kept Madame Curie because I was like, on the off chance that you were going female, like, scientist.
Okay.
So I was like, it was a gamble.
We're in trouble on my turn, I'll tell you that.
But when you went Cleopatra, I was like, it's Catherine the Great. Okay.
Good job. Good team on that one. So we're going to play again. You as the clue giver and me as the...
This could be interesting.
This is going to be over in 13 seconds. It's going to be a short video. I'm just going to shuffle these up for you really quick.
Not a short video, short game.
Both. All right, here you go.
It's definitely
you don't have to pick the top one. You can pick any one you want. Just don't go through them. You know, I guess you could. It says that you could actually go through them, but I think it's just more. No, actually, you can't. It says you can pick who is. Just pick a card somewhere in there, and then take 11 more cards, add them to a deck, shuffle them up.
So I can pick any card? Like I can just go like this?
Yes. It's the same as picking the top, to be honest. So then you'll look at it and know who it is, kind of read it so you're aware of what they are, so you're not reading it while we're playing, and that kind of is a little suspicious.
Okay, so how many?
11 more cards, because you're going to put 4 by 3.
Oh, you know what? I took some from the bottom, some from the top. Does that matter?
It does not.
Okay. I'm just holding the card.
Yeah, no, they don't specify it in the rules, but I don't believe it's as long as the cards are shuffled, they're all the same to me. Yep, and then shuffle them up, because that way your card isn't, the first one, because then it's really obvious. I don't know if you can see my pineapple. My pineapple, we've eaten it. I think that was a long time ago.
Have we really not filmed since then?
I think so. My pineapple was about the size of my fist. That's how big they get when you actually grow them yourself from a pineapple.
Bigger than...
No, it was about my fist. Let's be real. It was a little bigger. It was about my fist after shaving and cleaning it up. It was delicious. It was one of the most...
Very, very good.
It was really good. It took 2 years to grow, so I don't really... If you're from New Jersey, it might not be a good idea. But I'm telling you, if we lived in warmer weather, we would totally have a grove of pineapples growing all the time. It was really good. And the plants only last for... they only fruit 1 or 2 fruits. And then the plant will no longer fruit. This mama plant did have a baby, which did not make it. It's really hard to get them out, so it ended up dying. It's upstairs. So I have another pineapple at work right now growing, so hopefully that will fruit a delicious fruit as well. Okay, so you have your 5 cards that you selected from there, and you're going to use them to, oh my goodness, help guide us through. Okay, so there's some new people, but there's some returns here. I'm going to start reading people so I can understand who they are. Okay, similarity, sitting vault. So that means it's a man, because I hope you play me. I think that's cool too, because the first one you're only picking 1 card, so you don't want to. Maybe you want to save that for another round, but who knows? We're gonna get rid of this because I hope it wasn't the same person. So I'm gonna put her on the side.
Could you imagine?
That'd be horrible. Okay, so was it Queen Catherine the Great?
No.
Okay.
Do you know who Catherine the Great was?
I'm gonna find out. A Russian empress.
Yeah, actually, I read a really good biography on her.
Oh, so you said she was from England?
No, I said she was a ruler.
Oh, okay.
Queen Elizabeth I is the Queen of England.
All right. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So you have 5 cards again. You're gonna pick something. Similarity or difference, and hopefully you guide us through here. Genghis Khan, I've watched the whole Netflix series of that Genghis Khan, which is actually really good. Marco Polo is really good.
It was a good series.
Yeah, I don't really know much. I know Vincent Van Gogh. William Shakespeare, obviously. Isaac Newton, everybody knows a little bit about. But Beethoven, obviously. Oh, Confucius, great. Princess Sissi, Elizabeth Barbara, the longest Bavaria, the longest ruling empress of Austria. Okay, so another Confucius. Similarity. I'm going to go with beard for this one. So we know it's not women. I'm going to go for beard. There's quite a few people with beards. I know it's not a woman, so I'm going to be safe here and guess Joan of Arc and Princess Sissi. Cool. You're up. You got 5 cards in your hand. And I guess I'm talking it through because when you have other people, you're going to be talking as well. Like if it's just 2 people, I should really be silent so I don't give you any clues of how I'm guessing. It doesn't call for that here. But multiple people, you're going to be saying, you're going to be discussing what's going on. Hopefully the clue giver is going to hear that and help guide you guys through. So this round I'm going to get rid of 3 people. Okay, so I'm going to go with, it's not a woman, so I'm pretty safe with these 2 women. I'm going to go with it. They have to have a beard. So I'm going to say these guys I'm safe with. So it's someone here. Headgear. Boom. All right, so let's just do it. Let's just do it right here. Beethoven, the guy who painted The Big Wave, and Cleopatra. Okay. I think I'm going. I think I got this. Yeah, the giant wave, the Concagua. I'm feeling pretty confident. Oh, a difference to Madame Curie. Oh, you didn't pick it up. Okay. I think you're just playing on me right now. So I've got to eliminate 4. So a difference to her is, I'm going to say, well, he's got a purple background. I don't know if you did purple there. I know I'm safe here. I know I'm safe here. Now is where we get, because I'm feeling you went with the facial hair. I'm hoping you went with the really easy headgear. But this opposite of a woman would be a man, but I don't think you're guiding me that way because we already know that. Opposite of her would be something new, I would hope. She has something around her neck. Maybe that's part of her shirt. I don't know. He's got something around his neck.
That is part of her shirt.
She's a scientist. So I'm going to say he's good. I'm going to stick with headgear. So this is what I'm going with. Okay. All right, we're down to the last two. You're going to give me one last clue to help me pick who it is. Is it Genghis Khan you're trying to get me to guess? Or is it Montezuma? So Genghis Khan, conqueror and first great Khan of the Mongolian Empire. Ruler of the Aztec Empire who confronted the Spanish conquistador Cortez, 1446 to 1466. These kind of fit with those science games we played not too long ago. I can't remember the name of them though. Where you kind of learn a little bit about it. It would be kind of neat if the whole border had a little bit of historical information on it, just to kind of give you something to go with. Maybe learn a little bit too, a little bit about the characters. The backgrounds are pretty cool because it's like kind of like with them. It's like Vincent Van Gogh has like his Starry Night kind of behind him a little bit. That's pretty neat. Okay. Opposite of a ruler. They're both rulers. Opposite of an American. They're both opposites of Americans. Okay. They both have beards. He's got a big old beard. He's got a little old beard, so maybe there's a difference there. Good old, maybe, okay. Opposite of Lincoln. Lincoln never lied.
No, that was George Washington again.
Goodness gracious. The first George Washington lied. Okay. So Lincoln could slay vampires. Genghis Khan could slay vampires. Opposite of that would be Montezuma. Abe Lincoln could cut down trees. Genghis Khan could cut down trees. Opposite of that would be again Zuma.
Why couldn't Montezuma cut down trees?
He's a little dude.
Oh my god.
He's also Spanish, right? So that they this is Aztec. This is Mexico,
They're
South
Indians,
America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Native American.
So we took the Alamo from them. So I'm gonna say you're trying to get. Oh, I don't know. Are you trying to get me to guess somebody, or are you trying to get me to? Now I don't remember. You're trying to guide me to who it is, and I'm going to say the opposite of him would be this. This is the opposite of that. You are guiding me to pick this person as the game ender. Like he is who I'm trying to find.
He's who you're trying to find.
Yes.
No.
We got close. Okay, guide us through your thought process.
Okay, so you were correct in it's a man.
Right.
You were correct in beards and headgear.
Yes.
Opposite in why did I do opposite? Oh, because totally different time period. So I was trying to.
Okay.
I didn't really have much, so I was trying to go with that. Opposite because Abe Lincoln abolished slavery. Where you know from watching Marco Polo,
he was all about it.
He had sex.
That was pretty good. It was pretty good. All right. Okay. A review. What do you think?
I think it's pretty fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was pretty cool. When we first started to read the rules, I was like, this is really like code names. This is going to be really hard. Because you can't talk. You can't talk to each other. It's really just put down this and try to figure it out. But both games, we got down to the final two. You were able to figure out who it was, and I got pretty darn close. So that's pretty neat, being that where we got down there.
Do you think you would do better on the Fables one with the Fable characters?
I don't know, because it'd probably be the same. Because we weren't playing, and I guess you could take it to that level too, where it's like you can't play the obvious things like, you know, don't play gender or that kind of stuff. Because we really played the pictures. If you knew the characters more, I knew the characters more, I'm sure you would have guided me much better.
That's why I was trying to guide you on that last one, but I didn't know if you would get it or not.
No, I didn't get that. I was working my way down there with the trees and all that stuff, but I didn't get just quite there.
Again, with the tree, what tree are you thinking of?
No, he just cut down trees.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if you were going for the cherry tree, because I was going to say once again.
No, I was Washington.
George Washington.
Yeah, no.
So I was like, where are you going with that?
No, Abe Lincoln's just a big dude to cut down trees.
Yes, he did, but that's what I was like, what?
No. I think it's pretty fun after playing it.
Yeah.
It's a quick game. I think it's kind of neat because it does talk about the characters. This would be kind of cool with, like it says, 7 and up. Like a younger kid who's getting to know them. Maybe you can work this into some kind of working, you know, schooling from home. Neat. The pictures are rather cool too.
Yeah, I like the graphics on
you
it.
know, there's enough to the pictures that has enough about the character, a little background about them, possibly where they're from, what they were known for. So it kind of helps to play the clues as well, and a little bit of history on it. So like you use the period of time that they're from to help guide me through. I would say many of them, just by what we played, are rather well known.
Yeah, there's only a few that I didn't know who. Like I didn't know Anne Bonny. I had to look at the thing.
Who's that?
She was one of the most famous female pirates during the golden age of piracy.
There you go. See, like some of this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, her background is all pirate ships. So that's pretty neat. But like, yes, most of them are rather known. Not like, you know,
well, we
huge,
didn't know.
but
Hippolyta, however you say it.
after you say it, I probably know her. But yeah, it's pretty neat. I think it was pretty easy to pick up. With only 4 cards of information, it's rather easy to pick up and rather easy to play as well. And being so quick, if you happen to guess the wrong thing quick, you can play it again. Just shuffle the cards up, play them back out, and you can play again. Fun. I think it's cool. You got this for us for Christmas.
Yeah.
So I'll have to play the Fables one where it's a little more fictional and a little more open to interpretation. But I like that. That was pretty cool.
I thought it was fun.
So thank you for joining us here on Friday Night Lights here on HitPoints Gaming. We hope to be returning again with videos a little more frequent.
No more big gaps.
Yeah, and and thanks for Corey and Andrew. They're back. They're filming as well.
Oh.
So they've got a couple videos on Kingdom Death that he and I have played. So check those out if you're interested in that. And thank you again for joining us here on HitPoints Gaming.